Today, we're going to burn some boats, right? I thought about what they said in 1519. The boats was coming across the rough waters. He had 600 men on the boat to get to this island where they had to fight a battle to win over the island. I want you to write down, what's your island? What's that thing? I seen a lot of business owners in here, right? You guys want to scale up. You want to step into the next season of your life. But think about the men on the boat. Think about them coming to this island. So the first thing the general said to his captain, when he got to the island, he said, I want you to do me a favor. He said, to all the men to burn the boats. He said, but why are we going to do that though? Because I know they're a little tired. How many of you have been tired? You don't feel like doing that thing? Procrastination, a little doubt. You know, how many times you didn't feel like yourself? How many times you woke up, you said, you know you got to get it done. You're trying to 10x your business, but you don't feel like yourself. So he said, this is what you got to do. He said, why am I telling them to burn the boats? Because I want you to change their mindset and understand we cannot go back where we came from. How many people know you cannot go back where you came from? No, see, a lot of times we think it's about us. So when you sit on the bed and you tired and you don't feel like doing that thing, you got to say to yourself, today I cannot go back where I came from. Today I'm going to burn the boats. See, the men was tired. The water was rough. They were sick. So he asked them, he said, but why am I telling this? Because if you focus on plan A, say plan A. Plan A. Say plan A. Plan A. Then you only got one choice but to conquer this island. Even though you might be tired, you might don't have the strength that you think you have. But if you change the mindset, and you say to yourself, I don't care about how tired I am. I don't care about what I'm going through. Only thing I know is that with the right mindset, I can focus on plan A. What's your plan A? Do not allow your notes to be smarter than you. Don't allow your notes to be smarter than you. When you leave here, I need you to understand that we got to focus only on plan A. And it's not going to be easy because the men was seasick, right? The men was thinking about their wives, their kids. Someone was injured, someone was hurt. But they was dealing with this thing called pain. How many people have dealt with some pain before? See, a lot of you seen my hat, you maybe seen me out there, I got the energy. But what if I told you that the reason why I'm on this stage is because of the pain? I've been through that painful moment. I remember hearing a loud noise in the kitchen. There was 4 men standing around my mother. My mother was laying there lifeless. One of the men told me to take my little hand, put it in a bucket of ice, just like this. My mother laying there lifeless, half naked. I didn't know what I was doing. The only thing I remember to this day is how cold this ice felt on my hand. So then I had to take this same ice and rub it on my mother's chest. And she's laying there lifeless, not moving. So I rub it back and forth. Finally, my mom, she pops up. She runs out the house. So not only that, I found out my mother was addicted to drugs. My father's addicted to drugs. Trailer park, needles in the sink, heroin. Grandmother had to raise me. See, I gotta tell you this real quick about me. It's not about me, but you gotta understand who I am and where I came from. There's a saying, you don't look like what you are going through. You don't look like what you've been through. Some of you dealt with some disappointment, some black sheep of the family. Disappointment, doubt, fear, mommy, daddy issues. I dealt with all of that. Mom, dad, both of them lived with my grandmother, Henderson, North Carolina in the trailer park, needles in the sink. Christmas Eve, I go visit my grandmother in Newark, New Jersey, because my mom was in rehab in Newark. Then on Christmas Eve, I get a phone call. I can't go back to the only place I call home in Henderson, North Carolina, abandonment issues. But one thing my grandmother said to me while my dad wasn't around, oh yes, my name is David Solomon, 2 great kings. King David, King Solomon. I'm a junior, but my father was only in my life long enough to beat my mother in front of me, not to be there for the graduations, not to be there when I needed him. That's my pain. But right now, I want to give you vision. Everybody say vision. But see, that vision was inspired by the pain. That vision, she said, you're going to finish high school. You're going to finish college. That vision is you're going to start your own company. That vision is you're going to become an electrical engineer from a trailer park, projects, Newark, New Jersey. That vision is in your 20s, you're going to be the first one in the family to be a millionaire. That vision. But it all started with the pain. But what was I doing? I was transferring the pain into the power, not even knowing it. Because I had to walk around with a chip on my shoulder, playing sports. Now, you ain't gonna beat me. I'm that dog. Going to school. The same academic advisor told me there's no way you're gonna graduate as an engineer. There's people in your life that's doubting you right now. They don't believe you can do it. Because they're judging you about certain things that's happening in their life. See, hurt people like to hurt people. But one thing I use, when I use that power, I say to myself, I don't care what you think about me. I don't care what you say about me. Because I know for a fact I'm not going back to the trailer park. I'm not going back to the needles in the sink. I'm not going back to where I came from because I had to burn the boats. So the first boat I had to burn was mom's on the floor. Dad not around. Grandmother don't want me. Yes. Yes, abandonment. Yes. Oh, it says over 1.7 million people in the world try to commit suicide. What if I tell you I was one of them? When you leave this room, you're going to understand God is only using you as a vessel so you can help other people. Because when you make a deposit in other people, God's going to make a bigger deposit in you. Your story is not your fortress, but your story is your fortune. So the reason why I say your story matters, because I'm going to say this one thing. We all heard the story of David and Goliath, right? It motivates us, right? What if nobody never told that story? Think about that. What if the Bible never talked about David and Goliath? But how many times we use it as a reference? What's your Goliath? No, you can beat it. You can do it. You got a story inside of you right now you need to tell somebody. No, when you on these calls, see, when people buy into your business, they're not buying your business. They're buying you. You're the brand. Who's going to do the work when they leave here? No, who's going to do the work? Because I claim victory on your finances. No, I claim victory on your business. I claim victory on your book. No, I claim victory on your storytelling. I claim victory on your podcast, scaling your business. Whatever you got going on, I claim victory over it. Because I believe this, you're not a product of your environment, you're a product of your choices. You are born looking like your mom and your daddy, but you're going to leave here looking like your choices. Because some of you right now, you want to be in a penthouse, but you still got basement thoughts. So your sacrifice, your dedication, your effort, that's the thing that's going to separate you from good to great. That's when you can scale up your business. That's when you can amp your life. But if you don't start right now, changing your mindset, change the way how you look at things. If you don't walk out here right now and you say to yourself, I got 7 to 8 figures in my bank account, you would never have it. You got to operate like you got it right now. You got to walk in every room like God sent you. Today, I want you to think about your island. I don't know what goal it is, entrepreneur. I don't know what it is in your life that you know you need to do. I don't know what it is. I don't know why you walked in this door. But I do know there's some things that's holding you back. There's some things you have not talked about, you're dealing with, you have not shared with nobody. But what I want you to do is I hold my finger up right now. This is the match for all those boats in your life that you know you need to burn right now. These are the boats, the doubt, the fear, the haters. But I know there's some type of boat in your life that you need to burn. I know there's something that when I take this and I go like this on the count of 3, only on 3, I want you to say, I'm burning my boats. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to take this lighter. I'm going to throw it on these boats. Then I'm going to say 1, 2, 3. Then I want you to say, burn the boats. But only say it if you mean it. Only say it if you know when you leave here you're going to be different. Say it if you know that your notepad would not be smarter than you. I got to let that resonate because I see you taking notes all day. So right now I'm lighting that torch. Just like that general, 1519, Cortez. He's standing there with the general. He took that, he lit it. He said, 1, 2, 3. Burn it down! Ooh, you can do better than that. Come on, come on. He light it, he doing it. 1, 2, 3. Burn it down! Let's get it.